Let me see if we can turn that down. All right, can you hear me now? Let me turn it down a little bit. I'm gonna be relaxed today because we're gonna talk about the compensation plan. Um, there's still an echo. Y'all have an echo. Let me see. It's better. All right. All right. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully, everybody is good. First and foremost, I want to commend each and every one of you. Now, y'all say you can't hear me. Okay, I'm trying to get this right. Okay. Can you hear me now? There's an echo. All right. Hold on. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Is that better? That's good. Awesome. All right. Well, first and foremost, I want to commend each and every one of you that's here. You know, I really sometimes wonder when people get started how serious they are. I mean, we have about at least 1,200. I know we just put in about 200 brand new people into the business, and you got 48 people right now in your training. It is so important, ladies and gentlemen, that you send this information out to your team. Why? Because it is so important to learn how to do the business, right? Would y'all agree with me on that one? It is so important, and I'm sure some people are going to listen to this in replay, but I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart. This business can change your life if you truly want it to, if you want it to. But at the end of the day, it takes a level of commitment to the actual opportunity. I'm not going to be emotional today because I really want you to honestly get it. Yes, this call is being recorded. Make sure we send it out to everybody. We do have a training website, creatorsofwealth.com. Everybody write it, creatorsofwealth.com, where you will be able to find all of the trainings, because after we do the training, we download it and then we upload it to our YouTube training site. We actually have a training site for you on YouTube where you can go and listen to all of the trainings that we have done in just about the history that I have actually been building since December the 1st, 2013. And I believe it is something for you to be able to listen to on replay, just in case, because I do know sometimes there's a lot of people right now that are at work. But how many of us know if we take this business just as serious as we take our jobs, this business would actually replace your job? Anybody a believer of that? I can tell you for a fact because it did it for me. And it's not that none of us can't, but it's a lot of times belief of will it actually, are you expecting it to actually do that? And do you take it as serious as your job? You know, like when you would not not go to work. How many of us literally would get up every morning, even times when you didn't feel like going to work, you would actually go to work, right? I know I'm serious about that. And that's sometimes it's almost, have we been programmed to just settle and struggle and things of that nature? But I know one thing, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to show you today is going to literally change your life. And good to see you, T-Shell. Long time. Good to see everybody. My name is Kemp Satchel. Just for those that's brand new, if this is the first time you've actually been to the masterclass training, give me a 1. If this is your first time actually being on a Saturday training. Let's give it up for all of a lot of people are pretty much new. Let's give it up for those people, right? How many of us actually went to school for Vacation Network marketing? None of us. I know I didn't go to school for it, right? None of us. So at the end of the day, I'm sure all of us want to learn how to do this, and we want to say welcome to all of those that are actually new to the Vacation family. We're here every Saturday morning at 11 o'clock, sharing this wonderful information on how to actually do your business. Now, I want to go into the compensation plan. How important is compensation in today's world? Some folks, when they actually get started in this business, they literally get started for a lot of times. It's like the travel, right? Like I really love to travel, and I really want to be able to travel more, right? Am I right about it? Anybody want to? I got in it for the travel. Like I saw a trip that I wanted to take. It was a cruise for $248. I didn't care about nothing else. Right there, I saw a trip that I could afford to take, and I wanted to take that trip, and I was ready to sign up. So I signed up that day and booked the trip that day for the discounts. But then how many of us actually are not really in a position to travel the way we want because of either money or time or both, right? How many of us would love to take our children on a vacation at least once a year and reward them? I'm sure there's some of you that would love to take your kids to Disney or maybe see some of the country other than just what they're seeing in the city or state that they live in, right? But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm being very honest and transparent, as I was raising my children, I really was only able to take my children to places like Atlantic City, Wildwood. Those were just like local areas in our, because I'm from Philadelphia. So that's what they did. We did one major trip with them, which was to Disney, right? And when we did that particular trip, and I'm just being very transparent, we actually took the train from Philadelphia to Florida. Anybody know how much, how long that trip take? It took 24 hours to get on a train and take two children all the way to Florida. And I know Rashida knows because she works with Amtrak, right? So that was one day on the train up and one day on the train back. How many of you would love to take that trip right there? Like, no, I mean, literally, it was beautiful taking the kids. They enjoyed themselves. But at the end of the day, would we have loved to be able to get on a plane and take them and be there in 2.5 hours? And at the end of the day, that trip was literally full of children, and being on a train full of children running up and down the caboose for 24 hours, it ain't fun. You're gonna need some type of vacation. You know what I'm talking about. So I really want you to literally listen to what I'm saying on the day, right? And then when we got down to Disney, how many of y'all know Disney's Hopper Passes? Anybody ever been to Disney and taken their kids? Anybody know how much a Hopper Pass costs for one person? One person. One person. How much is a Hopper Pass? One. Today, it's about $100. See, I can tell the people who've actually done it and the people who haven't. But it's about $100 a day, a little bit more for a Hopper Pass. And that don't have nothing to do with the parking, does it? No. You still got to pay for parking. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that goes into doing a trip. And we only had 2 children, so that means it was 4 of us. And we actually took one of the nieces and the nephews. But at the end of the day, that can become quite a costly trip. Would anybody agree with that? So when you're actually looking at things like that, how many of us would want to travel a little more than what we do? Like, anybody want to take more than one trip a year? or more than one. I mean, literally take a honeymoon, maybe go out with your boyfriend or your wife or your husband. Anybody really want to do that? Like, live life. I mean, just like live life, not just barely just doing one thing. You working 300 and something days out the year and you get to take a week off or get 2 weeks off, and then the other 2 weeks you cleaning up the house and trying to catch up. Anybody ready to just live their life? And this is what this training is really all about, ladies and gentlemen. It's really going to share with you how you can first and foremost supplement your income. That's number one. Let's talk about that. Supplementing your income. Don't quit your job, but being able to supplement your income on a weekly basis. Could anybody afford to have another extra check come into your house? Just another extra check. I did not get in this business to actually, watch this, pay a bill. I'm sorry, that just ain't me. I have no problem supplementing the income. And then once I understood how residual income worked, knowing that residual income can grow on a daily basis, and then that residual income becomes a legacy income. Anybody interested in that? Building something for the rest of your life that is supplementing your income, watch this, and then replaces your income, and then it becomes your legacy income to take care of the next. See, some of y'all prefer to just work forever for somebody else, and at the end of the day, it's so much that you can't do for your family. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, we got to get this. As I'm sitting here talking to you from my heart today, we got to get it. We got to get it. And that's what this awesome opportunity has done. I love to travel, but hey, guess what? The heck with the travel right now. Let's get the income right. And I guarantee you, once you got your bank account right, then you'll be able to travel as much as you desire. Why? Because you'll have the time, freedom to do that. And I'm sure just about every last person that's in this room would love to, but you got to first believe. Somebody just type that. You got to believe in what you're involved in. And then the next thing you got to do before you can really believe, you got to understand the business. Am I making sense? You must understand before you can believe. How can somebody help me out right there? The only reason why your belief is because of the lack of understanding. And the more you understand, the more you're going to believe. So that's what my job is to do for you today, is really help you to understand how your compensation works. Is that okay? All right. So now, for those that are interested in, let's talk about this first before we go in there. Let's say network marketing. Everybody just like network marketing. Network. What is a network? Network is a group of people. Okay? Network is a group of people. Do we all have networks? Do we all have groups of people in our phone? That's your network. All right, everybody with me? Network. I didn't say network marketing. I said network. Type network. No, I did say network marketing. So network. Let's talk about the network part of it first. The network is just people, right? People. Do you think we will ever run out of people in a lifetime, ladies and gentlemen? No. We will never, ever run out of people. And if we do, that's the end of the world. Okay, that's the end of it. It's all done. All right, so that won't stop us from being able to build, right? And then at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, who has the money? 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 The people. Do you follow what I'm saying? The people, right? Right? You have everybody else's money. Do you have everybody else's money? You have the money to pay the electric bill, the cable bill, all of those bills, because someone is. Why are you paying those bills, ladies and gentlemen? Why are you paying those bills? Because those people are somehow serving you. Am I making sense? Serving you. How many of us want to be a good servant or have a service that we can offer that somebody is paying you for? Am I making sense to you? Am I making any kind of sense to you today? Why? Because this is huge, ladies and gentlemen. When you learn how to be, it says, you'll hear that statement that say, well done, thy good and faithful servant. What is a servant? Well done, thy good and faithful servant. And I'm not preaching to you, but I'm teaching you. And hopefully you'll understand, the more people you service, the more income you will attract into your life. Am I making sense? So if I ever, have anybody ever been serviced to the point that they actually referred the person that served them? Have you ever been to a restaurant that serviced you, like you went to see a good movie, they serviced you? You actually went on Facebook. Facebook is serving you. Some of y'all are being serviced on Gmail. Did they serve you, right? You go to CVS, they serve you. You go to a doctor, he services you, right? All of these things. Have you ever referred that person or restaurant or movie or anything that services you? As services, everybody is service. Am I making sense? So when you look at this opportunity and we say because of a network gives you what we call buying power. Networks give buying power. Did you hear what I just said? So how many of you would rather get your, or are you getting your benefits through Blue Cross and Blue Shield because of your job? And because of that networks, it makes it more affordable to you. Am I making sense? So opposed to you going to Blue Cross and Blue Shield and saying as an individual, I want Blue Cross and Blue Shield for my family, you'll use your job's network to actually get it cheaper, right? Because you're paying for that now. They even charging you for that. They used to give it to us for free at one time, right? Same thing. So networks is what gives us buying power. And a lot of people become a part of this vacation network because it will save us a ton of money and give us a ton of benefits. Somebody say benefits. That's another reason why most people stay on their job. A lot of people are on their job today for what? Benefits. Some people become flight attendants for what? Benefits. I want to fly free. Well, why are you a part of vacation? Because it gives me the benefit to write it off at the end of the day. It gives me the benefit to write off my travel. It gives me the benefit to go out to dinner and write that off. It gives me the benefit to travel cheaper. It gives me the benefit to create income. Anybody like some of those benefits that I just mentioned? Yes. Hopefully you're getting this. And you probably want, I'm trying to help you first and foremost understand what you are a part of, ladies and gentlemen. See, once I got the understanding, I'm going to refer as many people as I can to financial freedom. Somebody say that. I'm going to refer you to financial. I'm going to show you by leading you. Why? Because I know everybody in this room, if you could go to sleep tonight and wake up and there's another $5,000 or $10,000 in your bank account when you wake up tomorrow morning, and then you do it again next month and the following month, and it's just growing and growing and growing, I'm sure everybody in this room, and you ain't gonna sell me on nothing else. You're not gonna sell me on nothing else. Why? Because I'm a believer. Am I making sense? Why am I a believer? Because I understand the business. I understand the compensation plan. And hopefully I'm helping somebody today. And the more you understand, the more believable, the more what? Committed you'll be. Am I making sense? Committed you will be. See, some of y'all had experienced that freedom at some time. Some of you have actually experienced financial freedom. Some of us have been on welfare. Was you financially free when you were on welfare? Nobody want to talk about that. You were living off the look, you were actually living off the wealth of the state. You weren't working. You were living off the wealth of the state, of taxpayers' tax money. That's how that gives you the freedom, what? To stay home and take care of your children. Oh my God. See, some of y'all decided to, guess what? I'm going to stay on welfare because it's a better system. Matter of fact, it's even more. Watch this. See, that's a compensation plan, isn't it? It's the wealth of the state that literally gives you the benefits for Section 8, welfare, food stamps, EBT, and most women would literally look for a way to stay that way in that system because guess what? They could stay home and watch after their families. They got medical benefits in welfare. You got food stamps. You got Section 8. Those are all benefits. And when you had the time freedom, you sat home and watched the soap operas. Or you were cleaning the house. Or you was doing this. Am I helping somebody understand compensation today? Oh my God. That's right. You ain't had to punch a clock. How many of y'all enjoyed that financial freedom until they said it ran out? The same thing with unemployment. Anybody ever been on unemployment? Unemployment gave you time freedom. Did it not? Did it not give you time freedom? Yes, it did. It gave you your time, and now whatever you did with that time is now up to you. So you said, and this is what happens, ladies and gentlemen. People will call me right when they're at that 6-week or 6-month period, and they literally say, "Oh, Mr. Satchel, I gotta do something now. I gotta do something now. I gotta do something now." Why? Because my unemployment, watch this, my time freedom is about to run out. Am I helping somebody? See, y'all think compensation, and once you understand this compensation, it's going to really help you understand why I'm so adamant about it. And I am so unemployable now because I now understand this compensation plan. I would never, ever, ever, I don't care if this thing fell off tomorrow. Guess what? I'm going to get into another network marketing business. Do you hear what I'm saying? Listen, I will die doing this. Network. I don't care if it's selling oranges, baby. I'm gonna be under an orange tree selling somebody an orange. Why? Because profits are better than wages. See, some of y'all gonna get it. All right, okay. I'm ranting. Let's go to the compensation plan. I know I needed to actually share that because a lot of times when we get in here, most people believe in wages more than they actually believe in profits. Would y'all agree with me? I'd rather my boss pay me a weekly wage, and I'll make my $8 an hour or $10, even $30 an hour. Some of you might make $40 an hour. Am I right? Yes. Some of you make $40 an hour, right? But now watch this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to share something with you today. I have to share something with you today. Oh, what a night. So now here on the profits, so they say, Kemp, I'm going to give you the time freedom, and all I want you to do is invite people to the webinar, or to see a video, or to watch a meeting, or to, all you're doing, Kemp, is inviting. I don't need you to sell it. I don't need you to tell people what it is. I don't need you to help people understand. And I'm really talking to some of the new people right now. Why? Because a lot of us try to explain what this is. And guess what? You don't have to explain what this is. Do you? No. You have experts like myself, Mr. Mumford. You'll have Mr. Jamal Stevens. You'll have Deidre. You have Bruce Bailey. All of us will literally share the opportunity. Am I making sense? So when a person looks at this opportunity, it's literally like if I said, I think Shayna said she was new. That's in the opportunity. When Shayna gets into business, Shayna might ask me, have anybody ever asked you, well, what is that about? What is it about? What is the business about? And I'm going to go over a little bit because I'm going to really get this. I'm recording this so that I know everybody will be thorough. If you have to leave at a certain time, you have to leave, but it is being recorded. So, you can actually listen to it in recording, but I'm going to go over it for the sake of training, and it'll be on the training site. But again, I'm not holding you. If you have to go, you have to go. All right. So now with that being said, Shayna will ask somebody else or a new person, can you tell me what this is about? Can you tell me what this business is about? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I can promise you this business is about something different for everyone based off of their lifestyle and life situation. Am I making sense to somebody right now? Well, what happened there? Let's try that again. Am I making sense to somebody about? So based off of, so it might be a single parent. It might be Kenny's a truck driver. So it might be just because he's a truck driver, he knows a lot of truckers that may be interested in getting off. It may be a single parent. It may be somebody that's working that's just looking to supplement their income. The day that I joined, it was about that trip. Did you hear what I just said? It's different for everybody depending on where that person is in their life. But how many of y'all know people ain't going to tell you their personal warfare? They don't really like to share that. That's sometimes an embarrassing moment, right? Like it ain't nothing to brag about that I'm working 70 hours, 60 hours, and I'm driving an hour to an hour and a half, and I've been on that particular, and I make $459 a week to do that. That ain't something that I want to go and just tell everybody. Am I making sense? Like literally, people don't want to tell you how much they make. People don't want to tell you, literally, they don't want to tell you this. And a lot of people won't tell you this. They don't want to tell you they're not happy at home and they need some income so that they can control their life and leave that I got off topic. But you'll understand. You don't know what it's about for people. Some people it's about, listen, I'm one paycheck out of the street, but I don't want to share that. So at the end of the day, this is what I'll say. Can you tell me what that business is about? I'm going to say, Sheena, do me a favor. I'm going to send you the information, and I'm going to give you the opportunity to listen to 100% of the information, and that way you can tell me what it would be about for you and your family. Does that make sense? Because at the end of the day, Paycations is just a resource. Like Jamal, what was it about for him? Like when a lot of people on his job got laid off, in the back of his mind, he was looking for a plan B. You follow what I'm saying? He ain't going to tell everybody that he's worrying about getting. He's literally saying, like, I'm looking for a plan B. I'm a six-figure income earner. I'm an Emmy Award winner. See, some of y'all don't understand. Every day changes somebody's life. And today, it might be one thing, and tomorrow, it might be another thing, and the next day, it's something else. So it's all based on timing. Am I making sense? Because you got some people that's out there they're just curious because they see you on Facebook and you went on a trip. They don't know that that trip was paid. They just saw you on Facebook. Oh, I'm interested in doing that. How many people are interested? So let's talk about the compensation plan. So all I need to do is invite people to hear the information. And the company said, Kemp, I'll literally pay you $50 if you do that. So you're not paying me to sell it. You're not paying me to entice people. All you're saying is all I got to do is invite people. If they become a part of the product, then you'll pay me a $50. Yes. Okay. I'll invite people. I know a lot of people that travel. I'll invite people. Sure. Right? Do y'all got it? So now, even if a person comes and asks me, and I'm just giving you this one on a side note, if a person asks me, Kemp, can you book a trip for me? I'm going to say, do you want the wholesale price or do you want the retail price? Did you hear what I just said? If a person asks Kemp Satchel, can you book a trip? I'm going to ask you, would you prefer the retail or the wholesale price? And what do you think most people will say that understand wholesale and retail? Because that might be a problem too. Some people don't know the difference. Right? Would you prefer? Now, watch this. They say, I would prefer the wholesale rate. I'll say, well, listen, I'm going to give you some information to listen to something, and then you let me know. Or I'm going to send you a video, and then you tell me which one would be best for you and your family. Is that a good way to get them in front of your plan? Is that a good way to at least let them see if there's an opportunity? I'm really helping somebody there, because some of y'all be like, oh, this person want to book a trip, this person want to book a trip, this person, and I'm gonna say, you want the wholesale or the retail price? Because most people want your price, ladies and gentlemen. Am I making sense today to somebody? Like, come on, seriously, this is what really makes me a believer. I'm gonna help show you what makes me a believer. Do y'all see this here right here? This is one of the trips that I actually take. It was an independent fam trip for travel agents. We actually spent $299 for 5 days and 4 nights, and the airfare was included in this round trip from Baltimore. It was included in that price. Do you know? And this was going to, where did we go? We went to right here, the Grand Palladium, which is literally a 6-star according to that resort and spa, and I want to say Cancun. Are you with me? So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, and it included all my meals and everything for $299. Oh yes, I know I just helped somebody there. I know I just helped somebody there. So when I look at those type of things, Kemp Satchel ain't never quitting vacations. I'm going to be here for the rest of my life. So I wanted to show you that, because that's what I believe in. I believe in those prices versus retail prices. And that's why it's so easy for me to share the opportunity, because I want everybody to be able to take a trip. I want you to go with your husband. That trip cost me and Lynn $548 total. That's what that was the total price. How many of y'all got people that you quote a price to and they don't go because it's too high? Well, guess what? I'm going to give you another opportunity. Why don't you look at this? This might be a little bit more affordable to you. Am I making sense, somebody? As soon as they say that, I say, you know what? I'm going to share something with you because I really enjoyed our conversation. I'm going to give you another opportunity. This might work for you. You may not go to that exact resort, but here goes something that you might like. How many of y'all like those condo weeks back in the Booking Ninja? Just $200 and something to go down there. I'm just saying, you could go to Myrtle Beach for $200 and something. I'm just saying. Those are just some of the things. So the company is literally going to compensate you $50. Has anybody gotten a $50 referral fee for referring people? I just went crazy on this. I'm going to refer as many people as I can. Right? So now it goes to the next step. Second, it says the third person is coded to you. So now what, ladies and gentlemen? The company is now giving you what? $20 when they tell somebody. Have you ever told somebody and they went and told somebody that went and told somebody and that went and told somebody that went and told somebody? Heck yeah. Do you know? So that's a $70 compensation that now after your third person, you're making $70, ladies and gentlemen. $70. Do you know a person that works for $10 an hour? Do anybody know people that might work for $10 an hour? $10 an hour, that's more than minimum wage. $10 an hour times 8 hours of your day gives you $80, right? And $80, watch this, ladies and gentlemen, you got to give them 8 hours of your day. How many of you are tired after 8 hours? I'm seriously, like, regardless of whatever you do right now, how many of us are tired after 8 hours? 8 hours down, then you got to drive, then you got to drive back home. How many of us are tired? A lot of us are tired after 8 hours. That's why a lot of us don't do our own business, because you're too daggone tired. 8 hours is the magic number. They know by 8 hours and you done drove this, they done got 10, 11 good hours, and then you got to go home and cook, clean, do everything else in the rest of your day. I'm trying to help you today. I'm really trying to help you. See, y'all don't, and then you say, my friends won't want this. I know my family don't want this. You're sabotaging your own business simply because of the way you're thinking. Am I making sense? I'm going to help you understand it today. So I believe in this. I will sit home. I put in leads. Oh, I go in the drugstores. I'm dropping cards. I'm doing all kinds of stuff to invite people to hear the information. All right. Then it says the 150% match. How many of you honestly don't understand the 150% match? How many of you honestly? I know it took me about 6. I called somebody this morning to get some clarification. Now, Jamal was standing right here on the compensation plan. I'm being very transparent. See, everybody gets so thrilled with knowing they know everything, and they don't know anything. But 150% on your first 2 people simply means now instead of $20 you're getting, when they, like those first 2 people that they sign up are what? Coded to you. But their third person is now, they get the code, but you get 150% match. So that means you just made $30. $30 when they signed up somebody. The first 2 people are major. Am I making sense right now? And I'm really helping you. I'm really helping you today. This can make you a ton of money. Why? Because of the people you're telling. So the first 2 people, 150% match. What are they also giving you 100% match on now, ladies and gentlemen? They're now giving you 150% and 100% match on your first 2's travel. Oh my God. Y'all ain't good. Did you hear what I just said? So that means if April, I signed her up and then she signs up somebody and she got a commission off they travel, you now get a commission 150% match of what she got on they travel. So come on, how many of us right now would love to have our own travel agency and you was getting compensated off of everybody that's in that building with you? Come on, are y'all getting your business owners now, ladies and gentlemen? I'm trying to help you, but you don't want to tell nobody. This is why I love network marketing. I'm helping you. Why? Because would you rather, this is where it goes, would you rather be the barber or would you rather own the barber shop? Would you rather be the employee or would you rather own the business of the bar? I'm trying to help you. Ownership, ladies and gentlemen. See, all of this is now where you're at because the company has now positioned you to the point that you can now get overrides on everything. Did you hear what I'm saying? And boy, do those overrides, some of y'all probably started seeing overrides, and I'm going to show it to you on today. All right, so residual income. If you knew what I knew, I believe in residual income a lot more than I believe in a fixed income. Did you hear what I just said? I believe in a residual income more than I believe in a fixed income. I was raised on fixed incomes. I will die on a residual income. Did you hear what I just said? I was raised on, I watched my mom. My mom was a nurse. She was on a fixed income. She made, we said good money, but she was making money that didn't give her time to be at home. And same, my father was a police officer. He was on a fixed income. So what that means, he was at work all of the time. Why? Because he was on a fixed income. And how many of you really want to work 2 and 3 jobs? How many of you really want to work 2 and 3 jobs to survive or just to pay bill? Like, I don't want to live on nobody's fixed wage. What are you really worth an hour, ladies and gentlemen? Honestly, what are you worth an hour? If you could, I want to see some numbers. If you could put a wage on it, what do you think you're worth? No, I like that one. I'm priceless. I'm priceless. See, some of y'all ain't even put nothing down because you gotta believe in yourself. Am I making sense? Don't put prices now because she put it down. Everybody, nobody put nothing down. Nobody put a dollar amount or anything. Then why in the world do we settle for so less? You want to know how much you're worth an hour? All you have to do is look at your best hour in life and how much have you made in 1 hour. My baby can stand at the corner and literally make more than that an hour just selling lemonade. No, y'all don't believe? You see, once you get this, you'll understand it. You could go to a flea market, literally, that's in your neighborhood on a Saturday and sell coffee. Why? Because we got coffee now, don't we? Anybody ever been to a flea market Saturday on a Saturday and go to the flea market? And now, guess what? I can purchase all of our coffee because the company going to pay me for that. And then I could go sell coffee. Don't y'all take my idea. I swear, if I find any of y'all just took my idea, because that one just came to me just quick. I just remember. I could go to a flea market and say I'm selling coffee. Buy up a few cases and I got each strand, each little single pack. How much does a cup of coffee actually cost today? A cup of coffee. Oh my God. I think I'm going to do that this week. Hey, Jamal, pack your bags. I ain't going fishing. I'm going to go fishing and sell coffee. Y'all go get it. Hot diggity dog, because some people can have, and you got more energy. Yup. Oh my God. I can sell my energy drinks now. Listen, the company just gave you so much more stuff that you could just sell and make more income. But I don't want to sell products. And you're buying products every day. How in the heck do you say you don't want to sell no products and you buy products all day? You spend more money on products buying them, but you don't want to sell them? Ladies and gentlemen, do you understand your compensation plan? Everybody should actually be purchasing because it's money on demand. People that don't get in your business will buy your coffee. They will buy your stuff. But guess what? I'm not a businessman. I don't want to invest. You got to start thinking like a boss. Am I helping you today? Some of you, oh, I'm not buying no product. Guess what? Let me show y'all something. These drugs. Y'all, let me show you something right now. Let me show you something right now. I'm going to help you out right now. Don't judge me for how I look right now, right? Don't judge me. I need the black parts hiding my hair because I ain't even combed my hair today. But y'all see this? See, ain't it nice that you can sit in your home office and do your business? Y'all gonna get it there one day. Do you see this right here? Y'all see this charger? You see this right here? It's another bottle, right? Literally, I sold 5 of these bottles, no, 6 of these bottles in one day. 6 of these bottles in one day. Now, I want y'all to understand these products. First of all, it says be a product of your product. Did y'all hear what I'm just saying? That's why the company is now allowing you to be one of your customers. Now, for those to qualify for that money, guess what? How many customers do you need if you want to get paid off of the people in your downline? How many customers do you need total in order to get paid off of your downline? You actually need a total of 3 customers. Listen to what I just said. 3 customers. I said you're one of them, so you actually have to you need 2 more, but you need how many? 3. Now, here's this little supplement. These aren't called drugs, but I literally say, these my the drugstore sells drugs. Kemp moves product. Do you hear what I'm saying? Yeah, did y'all get that one? They sell drugs. I move product. How many of y'all ready to move your product? Like, I move travel. I move people to travel. I move people to want to take this product. Why? Because David Manning, our CEO, literally became a product before he even gave it opportunity for us to have the product. Am I making sense? He literally used the product himself. He said, I'm going to make sure it works. So guess what? He used it himself. And how many of y'all noticed the type of weight that David Manning has lost here recently? How many of y'all have actually seen his weight loss? Well, when you see a weight loss, don't it always kind of get you to ask, like, what is it that you're using? Anybody ever said that? So, did y'all just hear what I just said? He didn't even say nothing to me. I looked at him. I said, hold it. I called him before the actual convention. I said, oh my God, I don't know what that stuff you're using, but I know Kemp Satchel won it. Why? Because at the end of the day, I got the weight problem that needs to come off myself. I need to be on that supplement. And it's all natural product, right? So I was like, how can I get that? But then it literally helped me in my training. I said, well, if I use this product and I lose this weight, because most people have seen me in my 300s, which I'm really now close to going into my 200s right now. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Do you think when I show the before and the after picture that it's going to attract others to my product? How many of you have actually seen somebody's hair and you then ask them where they got the hair from? You saw somebody's shirt and you asked them where they got the shirt from. But now people are saying, Kemp, why? Because I'm showing you my life before, and now I show you my life after. How many of y'all seen that picture, the before and the after on anything? Infomercials, before, after. Do you know how to move products, ladies and gentlemen? Use your product. Am I making sense? Before and after. So, how many of you have actually, now I don't drink the coffee, but just because of the idea that I just came up with, and I'm going to make sure that I'm saying this and I'm making it public to each and every one of you right now. I'm going to buy a table. How many of y'all ever gone to places like churches? They offer tables and stuff like that for you to purchase. Why? Because, and you like, I don't really have nothing to sell. I don't have nothing to sell. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Now I can actually invest in the table, right? And then sell my product. You telling me, okay, watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe you didn't get this one. Maybe y'all didn't see this slide. Maybe you didn't see this slide. I'm gonna see if I can find it. How many of y'all seen that slide? $29.95. How many of you have actually used this particular product right here? How many of you have actually used, and you don't have to spend money to use this product. I'm telling you right now. Like, you do not have to spend money to use the product. Why am I saying that? Because you could go and book a trip. Do you have to pay for the trip? No, but you can actually see how much that trip costs and then be able to shoot, right? So now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, how many of you was like, wow, when you saw the difference in what it would cost you? Like, when I went to Vegas and got a drop top Mustang for 8 days for $181, I was like, wow, oh my God. How many of us would have the Booking Ninja or this particular, if nothing else, would literally have this Booking Ninja's membership if I ain't even do the business? Like, literally, if this was something somebody offered me. Wow, because can't nobody beat our prices, ladies and gentlemen. You mean I can shop and that can pay for much? Like, do you believe in your product? Do you believe in your product? Because now I'm saying it is. I'm saying, now think about this. Have anybody, we was in Vegas the other day, not too long ago, a couple of weeks ago. We were in Vegas, and watch this. We saw Expedia in old Vegas. Anybody ever see, you see Expedia? They might be in the malls. They got kiosks and all of that stuff all over the place. Ain't nobody seen them? Okay, well, guess what? I seen them. So guess what? Is it possible for me to be in the mall with this Booking Ninja, have a couple of computers sitting right there, and I'm like, excuse me, do you travel? Yes. How would you like to save money on your travel? Sure. Well, guess what? Can I get a table from the church now and show my product? Can I go to some of these places now and sell and have customers? I'm just helping you today. I'm just helping you to understand your compensation plan. But now if you use it and you're saying, listen, I actually, oh my God, listen, we actually did, where is it at? Where's that one at? Where is it at? Where is it? We did this one, $299, airfare included, and travel. Do you think I'm gonna get somebody's attention, ladies and gentlemen? I got the best thing on the planet right now. I'm just telling you right now. We got the best thing on the planet. You can't beat my prices. As far as I'm concerned, you can't beat my prices. You can't beat my prices. You cannot beat my prices. And I'm hoping, I'm really hoping I'm helping somebody today. I hope I really am, because I really want you guys to get this. The company said you need 2 customers. Gosh, you got the Booking Ninja. You got these products. You got the daggone, okay, maybe that one didn't get it. All right, let's see. Let's see some more of our products. See, y'all get them for free because it's in your membership. But where is it? Where is it? Is it down here somewhere? Where is it? It ain't on this slide. Oh my God. Oh yes, it is. The deductor. How many of y'all know people that work a business? How many of y'all know people that work a business? Y'all, nobody know business people. Y'all have nobody in your family in business for themselves. Y'all don't know no entrepreneurs. Seriously, you don't. Do you think those people want to keep track of all of their knowledge? Like, how many of y'all know that they don't? Like, I know that they don't. Some of y'all work with people. Oh, Jesus. This is going to be another one of your products that you can actually sell. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe you don't want to. STI. Do y'all know the churches? None of y'all go to church? Nobody go to church? Nobody know people that go to church? Nobody knows a nonprofit organization. You don't know none of these people? Like, this company is giving you so much stuff that you won't even. Do you know how many churches could use an extra $5,000 a month? Honestly, if there was a way that we could show you how to put any pastors up in here, any evangelists up in here, anybody that knows really that it meant nobody. Okay, well, listen, I've been in church all my life. You want to know what most churches struggle with? You want to know what they struggle with? Most churches, they struggle with tithing, the offerings, money. Thank you. See, y'all act like they don't have any problem with that. Oh, they got it going on. Let me tell you something. You go to some of them little storefront churches around your way, they'll become an entrepreneur in your business. They ain't never think about that. Y'all think because, oh, they're a businessman. Do you know how hard a businessman struggles? I was in business for myself. I owned my own dry cleaning business, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to me. I had close to 20 employees working for me during that time. Do you know what my struggle was? Money. I can't tell you how many times I came home and said, well, we're not going to get paid today because we had to pay everybody. All right, here go another form of Benson Dotson. We had to pay all the employees between workers' comp. And I'm talking about if you are a legitimate business owner. I'm not talking about somebody that's riff-raff paying somebody under the table and all of that stuff. A legitimate, got a storefront. Guess what? Taxes. Got the signage. It costs for that. A hanger in the dry cleaner. It costs. It's called overhead. Do you know who struggles the most? Business owners. But you think he got it going on, and guess what? You don't even see him as a customer. Am I making sense? People that are in business, those ones that's doing the best, those are your best customers sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, if you just help them understand what you have. Now, I'm sitting in my house, and you mean I got all of these products that I can now share and now make $10, $15, $20,000 a month working from home with very little overhead? Do you understand your compensation plan? So maybe you don't understand this compensation plan. Let me give you your compensation plan. How much overhead do you have monthly? I just want you to do the math. What is your overhead monthly to go to work? I ain't talking about ours. I don't even want you to know about mine. What is your overhead to go to work every day and literally work for somebody else? What kind of money are you investing in them? What are you investing a month in them? What are you investing a month in them? It's hard to come up with that number. It's hard to come up with that number. See, and then you're wondering why. And then watch this. The one thing that's kicking your butt the most you're not even aware of, and it's your taxes. Before you get your taxes, they take 28 to 32% of your money from you. Am I making sense? And then if you try to get a second job, you're now in a different tax income bracket. How many of us don't file as married simply because of the way the tax system is set up? How many of us, literally, people want to, think about this. You ain't got to listen to the truth because I know it hurt. But think about all of the money you just work, and you be like, Kip, I don't have time to do this business. God dang it, you better make it. You better make it. Taxes, income taxes, real estate taxes, phone taxes, tax, utility taxes. No, none of y'all pay for utility bills? No. Well, why don't you have a home-based business? But then you ask me, how much does it cost a month? And then you'll quit your business. All right, let's go here a little bit so you really understand this. I'm going to take you somewhere else really quick. Now, I want you to really understand this, and I'm helping you here. This is the old compensation plan, and this is the new. So let's first and foremost say this. Let me say this, because I just said I'm not quitting. Sometimes you're forced to quit. Am I making sense? For most people, you're forced to quit. Truth or lie. Sometimes I'm put in a position that I have to quit. Truth or lie. Truth. That's truth. Because guess what? If the money ain't in the damn bank, guess what? You ain't got no way to pay the money and you're quitting. Truth. Stop being in denial of everything. So what is the first priority when you get involved in this business? To get rid of the $79 that's part of the compensation. I love traveling, I love booking and all of this stuff. But the very first thing to do is, first and foremost, is to get rid of your monthly fee. I don't care how wealthy you are. Any businessman, any entrepreneur wants to get rid of his, other businessmen, the first thing that they want to do is they want to get into what? Profit. So if you're saying that $79 don't matter, you're not thinking correctly. If you're saying that don't hurt, you're still not thinking correctly. Am I helping somebody today? I don't care how much money. It's not about how much money you make. It's about how much money you keep. Did you get that? Maybe that'll help right now. It's not about how much money you make. It's about how much money you keep. So if you're not concerned about your business going into profitable mode, why? Because you don't want your business to just pay the $79. You want the business to pay for other things as well. Oh my heavens. Lynn, can you come in this room for a minute? Do y'all understand? And if you don't have the book, learn the book. Because give me that bag right there. I'll cut this off. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? That's what life is about. Oh, I got this, I got that, I got this. Don't get caught up, because if your job is what's financing what you got right now, your job could go out the window tomorrow, and guess what you don't have? I'm helping you understand your compensation plan. The same thing. Am I making sense? That's why it's not how much money you make, it's how much money you keep. Does that make sense? Yes, yes. And once you learn that, you're going to understand understanding compensation plans as well. Am I making sense? So, see this book right here? It's how much money you keep that counts, not how much money you make. And this is all about your taxes and your home-based business, because some of y'all go to what's that place, H&R Block and things like that, and let them do your taxes. Do you know those are just employees? They're not even certified, half of them, and you letting them do your finances. And then some of you think you know so much that you're doing your own taxes, and guess what? You're giving away more money than you ever had, because, ladies and gentlemen, things are changing in the tax system every single day. There's different things that make a difference. Do you know one regulation can change your household. Do you know one tax write-off that you're not using can make the difference in thousands of dollars in your taxes? Am I making sense? Somebody want to learn some stuff today? I know this is a good video, and that's why I'm going to leave it here, and I'm going to take as much time. And again, if you have to leave, I'm not holding you, but I'm doing this for training purposes now. All right? Everybody with me? But I'm when you talk about my money, I ain't going nowhere. I'm taking a day off anyway. But anyway, let's try it tonight. Thank you very much. All right, we're an hour and 10 minutes in. All right, I'm gonna really get this now. So let's talk about here. So now, watch the compensation plan. How much money could you earn according to the old compensation plan? How much income could you earn a month on the matrix? For the first line, for each person on that line, how much money could you make on that first line? $2. Max monthly payout. Did you see that? Max monthly payout. Do everybody see that? Max monthly. Your maximum that you could make monthly on that first level is $8. Everybody got that? And all you had to do was pay your monthly subscription. Am I making sense? Now today it's saying the minimum that you could make in building your network is $14. Did I just say? How much did they say? The minimum, Francis. The minimum. What does that mean? There's still potential to make more than $14 on those 14, on those 4 people. Yes, 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 yes. Now think about this, ladies and gentlemen. I just fell on your 4th level. Or I fell on your 1st level. Let's just say I fell on your 1st level. Everybody in this room has a 1st level. Everybody. Am I making sense? Everybody has a 1st level. Everybody. Right? So, how many people do I share this with? I'm sharing it. Why? First and foremost, because we get paid weekly and monthly, and I love weekly checks. I like them to come all the time. Do y'all hear what I just said? I like weekly checks. Anybody like weekly checks? Like the more money that you get, like more. I mean, weekly. I am literally sharing this with everybody. Am I making sense? Because guess what? Now you can have somebody on your 1st level that's like a Kemp Satchel right now. You know, money is nothing, but I love these supplements, these products. I want to say drugs, but I don't want to say it because y'all will take that wrong. I love these products, Rashida, because they are working. So I'm buying a lot of this stuff. I'm on your 1st level, and I'm buying a lot of this stuff. So what does it say right here, ladies and gentlemen? It says, in order for you to get paid on your products, and that's not only the ones that you have or the ones that people in your downline are getting, you must have 100. Now, I'm going to show you right here. In order to earn on products, services, associates must have a minimum personal group value of 100 SV and minimum of 3 customers. Do everybody see that? Everybody see that? Yes, yes. Can y'all still hear me? Yes? Okay. All right. Now that everybody sees that, now that means how many customers? You're your first customer, and you need 2 other customers, right? So, what does it say? In order to get paid on the products, you must have at least 100 SV, sales volume. All right. So let me ask you a question. For those that may not know, the volume, let me see if did I put that here? I got one slide. Okay, here it is. So now watch this. This is the SV. This is actually what they mean by volume. How many of you have the flex line? How many of you actually have the flex line? If you don't have it, you better get it. All right, get the flex line. If you don't have it, get it. Why? Because your flex line is only $9.95, $9.50. I will have my flex line so that I can show everybody how my flex line works. Does that make sense to anybody? Richard says she got two. All right. How much is your flex line? $9.50. All right. And they really, watch, that's retail. Okay. Are y'all with me? Okay. And then 3 lines 22. This is retail. Right? Retail. All y'all know it don't cost y'all that much, but it's $9.50, and then the business volume is $2. So that make everybody that's in your team, if they all get the $2, if they all get the flex line, you now get $250. You're now getting what? Business volume of $250 for every person that's in your downline. How many people in my downline going to have the flex line? Everybody, because I'm going to share it with everybody. Why? Because everybody will have it. Why? If anything, I want to have what I'm actually selling. Am I making sense? So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, now that you have it, personal sale, $1. So you're making $1 extra a month. That's called residual. How many of y'all would like to make $1 off of all your customers? How many of y'all would like to earn $1 every single month every time your customer uses their service? The thing that's good about services, because even if one of your persons quit, they'll still use maybe they'll keep their Ninja. Am I making sense? They'll keep their flex line. Am I making sense? They'll keep their success training, or they'll keep their energy drink. So they'll keep buying. If the recharging is working, they'll keep buying their client. And guess what? That's monthly residual income. How many of y'all are paying? How many of y'all are paying residual income to Sprint, to your mortgage company, to your electric man, to your gas man? How many of y'all paying for Netflix? Ain't nobody answering none of my questions. Yeah, everybody is paying bills. We all paying bills, right? So now, wouldn't it make sense that you have a business that you're now getting monthly payments off of services that other people need? See, we got it down creating the bills, but how many of us really want to be able to create the income? Am I making sense there? So guess what? This is going to show you, and hopefully y'all done took a picture of this so you can see how much business, or SV, it's now called SV, how much SV you're getting off of each thing. So if somebody getting that, if somebody getting the mosquitoes, if they buying this off your back office, if they buying this, all of this is how much sales volume you are getting. Now you got 4 people buying. How many of y'all with that sales volume every month? So guess what? Make sure you are qualified. Not only are you getting sales volume, but you're also getting personal sales off of that as well when they actually buy the stuff. It's just more money to more money, more money. All right, so back to this compensation plan. So notice, ladies and gentlemen, on the second line, the minimum you could make was $96. I mean, the maximum, the most you could make was $96. Today, the minimum, bare minimum, you're making $168. Minimum. That ain't if somebody bought extra stuff. You're a minimum of oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, I swear I wish I had this when I first started. Because how many of you know right now your sales volume can now also, I wish I had this compensation plan when we first started. I ain't mad at the one we have. But guess what? If the compensation plan helped me get off my job in 8 months, because I was willing to build my residual income. How long do you think it would have had me if I had this compensation plan back in 2007? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to see. I'm looking at numbers. See, numbers don't lie. Y'all can have all of the daggone hype you want. I'm looking at numbers right now. Am I making sense? See, Rashida is with me. She hearing what I'm saying. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but guess what? She is hearing. All right. So now I'm looking at this. This is getting crazier and crazier, because if you notice on the old compensation plan versus the new compensation plan, your income can simply double. Imani was with me back in 2007. All of the daggone shows that girl she's a vendor. Do you understand? I'm just thinking for her right now. Like, she knows vending. Do you know how much stuff she can sell? Oh my God, Jesus! See, y'all don't know. I'm expecting more now. See, you don't understand. One day can change your life, especially if you understand. One day can change your business, especially if you're understanding. Why? Because I'm looking at these numbers. So on my level 2, I still have 16 people. I still have 16 people here. But there's a big difference. You're now in a position that your income can grow astronomically, literally, if you just share the business. Am I making sense to somebody right now? So now I had my goal set. I had a goal data when I was leaving my job, because my number was I needed to be able to create, and I'm helping you right now. What helped me leave my job, I said I had to have at least $25,000 to $3,000 a month coming in, because that would actually take care of all my bills. You follow what I'm saying? So my first goal was to get all of my bills that come in every month. I was getting that in residual, because residual coming every month. So let me work towards that first. Then once I got the residual, then I was able to walk away. I didn't just quit my job. I started it part-time. So while I'm learning some things, I'm earning at the same time. So in this compensation plan, for those that's looking at this right now, I'm not saying quit, but it's a good way, or it's a good system to invest in. So you take it to a point where a person invests today $174. But I don't really believe in that. I really believe in the $299 that the company is actually sharing. Why? Because they also get products with that, and they get $500 in compensation also. So that value is $829. So ladies and gentlemen, do you follow what I'm saying? That's like, you're getting all of this, like just the products. Just think about it. Like you say, Imani is a vendor. So you take somebody that's a vendor, because she know other vendors. I'm helping you, Imani, today. She knows other vendors. So it would be a good investment for them to spend $300. It's valued at $829, which means what? You just made instantly $500 and some just by purchasing the $299. Am I making sense? Because now you got a bunch of product, right, on demand right now, and now guess what? You can sell that product at your vending, or at a show, or at something that the churches might be giving. Like, they have them all over the place, right? Am I helping somebody? Because you got instant money right there. So I only paid $299. I can make that money right back with my products. And And if you didn't see the 299, see, I want people to get the most value so they have the best opportunity. We always thinking about the people who don't have no money. I'm thinking about the people who have money that want more money. That's a whole different mindset. Am I making sense? I ain't thinking about the people that don't got no money. The people that really don't have no money, they really don't have no money. I'm thinking about the people who got money now that want more of it. Like all of us have jobs. That's why when I put the ad in the paper, I say part-time. Why? Because when I looked at this opportunity, our kids were going into high school. Now, I'm not telling the person that shared the opportunity with me that right now my kids are going into high school and they sending us bills already like prom yearbooks and all of this stuff, school trips. And I don't want to be I want my kids to be able to participate in those type of things. I want my kids to be able to participate in proms and things of that nature. Like, how many of us really want our children to go on a, like, I couldn't send the kids on a school trip because I didn't have the money. That's not a good look. That's like your kid saying I couldn't get an A because I was hungry. I had headaches. I couldn't get an A because the kids in my neighborhood kept bothering me. I couldn't get an A, Mom. I couldn't because you didn't give me a good environment. You had me in the hood. See, when I'm looking at this compensation plan, I'm saying, okay, there was a sermon that T.D. Jakes said. He said some of us need to reposition ourselves. Am I making sense? Because I shared this with Mr. Mumford yesterday. When you're working for somebody, you're already behind the 8 ball. When we're working for other people, they take 32%. They take this, they take this, they take this. You're on limited. They're taking your time. They're even making it now for you to be, it's going to be difficult for you to even supplement your income with another job. Okay, babe. To supplement your income with another job. Why? Because at the end of the day, what chocolate tables? Okay. At the end of the day, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm either tired or then they have a tendency, they doing this kind of stuff now. These jobs is getting real slick. They putting you on split shifts. You follow what I'm saying? So now that they got you on a split shift, now they really got you because they'll get you in the morning. And I know April can relate to this because April drives the school bus in the morning, right? So now she's working for the school board, but now they got her time messed up because now they're saying, okay, she gets up at 4 in the morning to be there by 6 in the morning, and then she has to come back at 3. And now, do you follow? So this is people that's working in part-time. I mean, school boards. And I'm doing this tape again. It's not for just people that's in the room. It's for people that's looking at this information, trying to understand why the compensation plan and how this can transition and why I'm going to commit. I want everybody to understand this compensation plan only works. They should have had that on here with a commitment of something. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to what I'm saying, which is another training in a minute. You have to be willing to work hard. Period. It is hard work. Don't get me wrong. It may look easy according to the numbers, but it's hard work. Okay? But it's worth it in the long run. Why? Because I could tell you I've done it. But at the end of the day, it's a good way. I call it an exit strategy. Everybody type that. Exit plan. Transition. Right? It's something that's very proactive that can be done. Right? But with that, it deserves a commitment. You can. How many of us rather be proactive than reactive and lose the job and now we got to find something? But when you had the job, you could have financed your business. But now that you don't have a job, you don't have nothing to finance to get into business. Am I making sense? So it needs some form of commitment. And I'm going to say bare minimum, 2 to 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours a day, minimum. 2 to 3 hours. So if you're looking at this and you're not willing to commit 2 to 3 hours, then you're going to have a problem. Am I right? But at the end of the day, is it worth 2 to 3 hours of your day to commit to your business to the point? And now that's where Wednesday night's call comes in ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to go into some more of this Wednesday night because we're teaching you and help you understand the compensation plan. But on Wednesday, I really help you to show you how to market your business and how to be able to do your business in 2 to 3 hours. So you make sure you come to that training. That's the Smile and Dial call every single. I show you how to get your phone ringing, how to get your email filled, how people will call you. Because the most of the part, people think it takes a lot of time to get, but at the end of the day, I'm actually teaching you how people can be calling you. You ain't even got to deal with your family and friends, but it'll be good for people to call you. That's on Wednesday. So hopefully I have said something to each and every one of you that's watching this presentation on today. If you want to learn more about it, there are being videos and stuff. This will be in our training, creatorsofwealth.com, where you'll see a whole bunch of other training that you might want to go through, and it'll help you as well. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is important. Also, I'm going to put out right now, if anybody is interested in going to Georgia, the Black Tie Affair. Has anybody been to one of the Black Tie Affairs in Atlanta? We only had 2, but I want to share that with you right now. They are going to be phenomenal. It's going to be a phenomenal presentation. I'm just going to let you see right now the last one. In Atlanta. And if you're interested, I actually am considering and getting a table, which I'm going to pay $1,100 for the table, which means each person would only have to pay $110 to go, and that's how we share in. So if you're interested in being at that, I can tell you it's going to be historical. This is how you wind up in videos and things that the company, and now that we got the country and everything going in, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be crazy. So you definitely want to make sure you try to get yourself out there. If you're interested, make sure I know, because I'm just trying to show you how to get it for the 110, because I think it will show 125, but I'm gonna get the table. If you're interested in sharing in that, if you're near it, I'm only gonna have I don't even have that many seats because I think me, Mumford, I got about 5 seats. Nope, it ain't even 10 because I got to include myself. I just. All right. So if you want to go, let me know. We're driving down from Philly, and I believe I might even have 2 seats there. It's a 2-day event, so let me know. The ticket it would only be $125, but I'm only going to charge. In fact, what I will do, if we get enough, I'll just charge $100 for each seat. That will cost you $100, and I'll pick up some of it. But at the end of the day, we want you to be there. This event is huge. Take this company to the next level and make it a legacy company. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Living in fear, I couldn't see the rising sun. Just felt the weight of the world every time I tried to run. But you helped remind me who I am and where I'm from, and now I feel a burning beat in my heart. Yeah, I feel alive for the first time in my life. Oh baby, I feel alive tonight. You lift me up before I fall too far. You lift me up. You help me see the stars. You pick me up when all my hope is gone. You lift me up. You lift me up. You lift me up.
There's a lot of people out there that they've given up. Their dreams have been beat out of them, and they think they just got to keep with the struggle and that there is no light at the end of the tunnel. This opportunity is moving. It is getting better every day. You lift me up before I fall too far.
touching the world one person at a time, because when you find your assignment, God creates the alignment.
I know this company is a blessed company. We are going to change the dynamics of travel. We're going to change the dynamics of network marketing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there's a 2-day event, and that's where everybody at the end of the day comes out in their best. Yes, how you want to have on some really dressy, come out in your best. This is where the stars come out at night. They're going to be red carpets, lights, and everything. Again, send me an inbox. This event is June 24th. So I know it's right now. But I need you to have, if you want, I need you to send me a inbox. I just got one from Kevin, so that's probably 6 seats. If we need to get another table, we will, but I'm gonna go with those first that we get, and then we'll go from there. If you're not there, if you're anywhere near there and you're driving down there and you want one of those tickets, and again, 10. Okay, we're gonna go from there. I'm not gonna say no more. But with that being said, everybody enjoy your training today? Did everybody get a better understanding on today? Guys, thank you so much for coming out and staying with us. I'm looking excited. Make sure you're qualified. Make sure you get your products. The first payout is going to be this month coming up. If you have anybody, and I'm gonna tell you, they said last month the company made over $600,000 because people were not qualified. Make sure you got your products, ladies and gentlemen, and if you don't, commit to your business. And I guarantee you, when you start committing to your business, you will attract others that will commit to your business as well. It's been my plum pleasing pleasure, more than that, a privilege, to serve you on today. Thank you so much for all of those that believe in what we do here. And guess what? Next, on Wednesday, make sure you're at that Smile and Dial call, and we're going to go a little bit more into how to get these folks to come to you. God bless, take care, and take charge.